can help you move individually, we can help you move your family, we can help you move your business, we can help you scale and grow your business in the UAE, and we can help you with investment opportunity screening. Today, I want to tell you about the dependent. So what do we call dependent? What does it mean? If you are here in the UAE and you have a UAE resident visa here in the UAE, you might want to sponsor your spouse, your children, and maybe even your parents. Those are what we call dependents. Once you have your UAE residency visa and once you have your Emirates ID, you will be able to sponsor them. What does it mean? Sponsoring them means allowing them to have a residency visa and an Emirates identification card. I've already talked about the Emirate identification card, the EID. It's really like the sesame to everything you need to do in the UAE. From getting a phone number to converting your driving license or getting a new driving license, to opening a bank account, to going to school, name it. Like everything requires an Emirates identification card. And when you are a resident, you're entitled to that Emirates identification card. What do you need to sponsor your family? It's very simple. You will need a minimum salary or a minimum income, which is quite low, so nothing to like really worry about. But then you need to submit a certain number of documents to us to help you with this process. There is one thing I would like to insist on when it comes to getting a residence visa and doing the residence visa for your dependents. Your diplomas, your marriage certificate, and the birth certificates of your children, please, 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 these need to be certified in the home country. You need to just contact us and we will tell you about the certification process that is required. And then when they come here, these documents need to be certified at the MOFA here, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. This step is quite easy. We can take care of it ourselves, but before that step, it's very important that we tell you about what needs to be done in your home country. If you come without this step being accomplished, it might make the whole process much more difficult and much more lengthy. It's still possible, of course, but we would lose some days and some money in there. So please, before you move to the UAE, make sure the main document, your diploma, certificate of marriage and birth certificate for your children. And if you're sponsoring your parents, the affiliation certificate between them and yourself, all of these need to go through the right steps in your home country. The steps differ from one country to another, so I'm not going to detail them in this video, but we need to talk about that and we need to tell you what needs to be done before you take your flight. In the UAE, everything is simple if you know the rules. Everything is simple if you can access to the right authorities through the right people. So my first advice would be, please, like, you can run around and you can talk to people and you can read a lot about everything that you need to know about the UAE. But once you're ready to take an action, once you're ready to go ahead, please do contact a specialist, because this is going to make your life much, much, much easier. It's not going to cost much more than if you do it by yourself or if you do it through some kind of very, let's say, cheap service provider. But if you are conscious about your time, if you're conscious about your well-being, if you're conscious about investing your time and effort into what you are good at and delegating the administrative part to people who can really help you with, then we're here for that. You know, we're here to make your life simple. We're here to help you go through all the steps that may feel very cumbersome. It may feel like overwhelming, but if we are here to accompany you and to help you, I promise you it will feel like almost a dream.